Welcome to
Stays Crunchy and Milk.
If you have questions or comments, we have multiple ways we can be reached. Twitter's, of course, the best way for those who need instant gratification, and the show's Twitter feed is @SKiMPod.
Stays Crunchy.
SKiMPOD. For the more patient amongst you, the email address for the show is podcast@stayscrunchyandmilk.com. Crunchy again being spelled with a K.
Stays Crunchy.
We're available via Apple Podcasts, Stitcher Radio, TuneIn Radio, Google Play, and of course the website stayscrunchyandmilk.com. Please rate, review, subscribe, and share the show. And the band plays on here at SKiM, and to that end, we provide you a pod called Cast. It's our music discussion show built on a hip-hop foundation, and it's dope. Our personal Twitters are Tatum216, Lunchbox2099, The Real ODP, and I'm your host, Tayro713.
Stays Crunchy and Milk.
Look at that shit.
I'm the one who has to keep a track of this shit. What's good, people? Stays Crunchy episode 243, Full House. We are at the 401 Euclid. That is the arcade for my Clevelanders. It is a place I used to call home for comic books and candy. Both those things no longer exist within this structure. It's now mostly a Hyatt.
I saw a sign outside though. They're gonna open an ice cream shop. So
Yeah, well, there's a cupcake shop down at the other end. So kind of sort of take you back to old days. But yeah, I used to buy comics from up on the second, third floor, whatever it was on. And used to be like Joey's Candies used to be in here. I don't know if y'all remember commercials from Joey's Candies back in the day.
I don't.
But right
I
where
don't.
this
I've heard of this place.
right where this Brazilian chicken spot is right now.
I almost had sex in this building before.
Nice.
I feel like that's a story that should be told.
Went into the women's bathroom. Well, the lady I was with went into the women's bathroom first.
Okay, so that's a good detail as a woman.
And then she came out, giving me the come-hither finger. And I went in there, and then right when I was going in, another lady came in and it ruined it. But the funny part was the lady had already put her pants down, and it was like, oh. And
So the lady walked in with the other lady's ass out.
yeah.
I never got the come-hither finger. Or the come-hither eyes or the other come-hither body parts.
So how did these four
Signal.
children get made then?
He makes a come-hither face.
I made the come-hither face.
Oh my goodness.
I seduced her.
I mean, he's a Latin lover, clearly.
Some people are the snake charmer, some people are the snake,
I
right?
know four kids are a lot, but for her being half Irish and me being Puerto Rican, that's pretty. 4 kids are pretty restrained. If you think about it, it could have been a lot worse.
Oh my god.
Speaking of racism,
Well, you still haven't gotten checked to make sure the boys are all out of the chamber,
that's
right?
true. We're still at that. Like, if you've been keeping track of my genitals, I haven't.
And who amongst us has it?
Genital Watch 2018.
I've done the 13 skeets, but I have not followed up to see if like my boys are still viable swimmers. So maybe I need to take care of that before she's like, not disgusted by me anymore. With her, postpartum women are a bit hormonal.
Well, I hope that everything's all right and you that you're shooting blanks.
Yeah, you want him shooting
I want
blanks?
to be shooting blanks.
May you be shooting blanks. May your first child
May all your-
be a masculine child. Whatever that was in The Godfather.
Like all your blanks, well, all your shots be blank or something like that.
I think
That I don't know. 4 kids is tough. I don't know if I could do 5.
You asked to fuck up and have twins, you know it would. Because again, heart mode, can't even help yourself.
I think it's funny. I forgot what movie I was watching, but blanks still hurt. What I've learned, I just thought like blanks were just like I don't know what the fuck it was honestly, but I was watching some movie and it. First, it can fuck up your hearing still because it's still loud.
Well, yeah.
And if you shoot close to the face, you still get particles in your eyes.
Yeah,
I thought
So don't
gas.
shoot close to the face.
I thought blanks killed. There was always a danger in shooting close to the face, and that might get me hurt.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought that's how Brandon Lee died. Was blanks.
It was a bullet stuck in the gun. Still.
They thought it was blanks and it turns out it wasn't.
So maybe the mob did kill Bruce and Brandon Lee. Like they, so sometimes the mob likes to kill.
You cocky Asian bastard taking all our women.
Like, I thought don't they like to sometimes kill like the descendants? So there's no
Stop the
revenge.
bloodline?
Yeah, and there's no revenge being taken.
But he had a daughter too.
Oh, he did. Did she still take revenge, or she's safe?
The women are
Should we
usually
worry
the most
about-
dangerous. That's who they should be watching out for.
They penetrate easy.
Unless she dead too and we don't know it.
Yeah, they always you can use sex as a weapon, from what I taught from shows. This is a discussion that was brought to our attention by Lunch, or was it you that mentioned it?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
One Hulk Hogan coming back to big time wrestling,
Possibly.
coming back. If you don't follow wrestling or this podcast, we had like a half an episode about. No, we had an episode named after it. We dedicated half the episode to it. But Hulk Hogan's a racist. He said some racist stuff, and then he got like what? I thought shit was going down.
Never meet your heroes.
Yeah, he was racist. He said like he felt betrayed by Brooke because she was dating a black guy. So like WWE cut ties with them because they're an ethical company, and they Vince McMahon is a big time offended by racism.
They're an ethical company based on the reaction of their sponsors.
Like,
That's
hey,
why that moolah shit got cut.
what?
So they're having a female battle royal at WrestleMania this year.
Mm-hmm.
And it was, when they first announced it on TV, it was called the Fabulous Moolah Inaugural Battle Royal.
Okay.
And then within a couple days, they dropped it down just to the WrestleMania Women's Battle Royal because apparently,
Fabulous Moolah was a bit of a...
yeah, she was a bit of a terrible person.
Oh.
And people started complaining about naming shit after her. Like, I guess,
What'd
like,
she do that's terrible?
apparently
Racist?
she backhanded shit where, like, she forced other women wrestlers to, like, do sexual favors for, like,
No
promoters and
shit.
shit. And, yeah, like, some, like, just giving people a lot of money. Yeah, apparently, like, deep, like, through all history, she's actually just a terrible person.
Gosh.
I didn't know any of that
Fuck,
until,
I
like,
didn't know
all
that
this
either.
happened. When
I'm like finding this out right now. I'm genuinely shocked. That's not fabulous.
F-A-B-O.
I was just making a joke. We all know wrestling's been a little bit racist ever since Akeem the African Dream. Now, mind you, just because you're white doesn't mean you can't be a dream of an African variety.
Yeah.
Would you agree, Tayrell?
What the fuck about that? How am I the judge of this racism?
Well, we talked about it, and you said that's bullshit. But you never
He was
elaborated.
a white dude that could dance. I'll give him a pass.
It was a big white guy. Used to be the one man gang, and I guess he found Allah,
Yeah.
and he became Akeem the African Dream. No, I made that joke. That was not in the plot line. Your face looked really fucked up about it.
I was kind of like, I mean, yeah, you know.
I mean, if you meet Allah, you meet Allah. Or if he just hooked up with Charlize Theron, he would have been okay.
Okay. She was born in Africa. She's many a man's dream, I guess.
And her mother killed her daddy, so growing up as a single parent also helps her be an African American.
Okay, a lot of revelations coming out. I never heard this story either. So Charlize Theron's mom killed their dad. Under what circumstances?
She was like, you said you was gonna get them cigarettes and come right back. And it's like, baby, I'm sorry. She's like, I'm bullshit, Leroy. And then she shot him in the chest.
And Charlize loves King Vitamin.
See, that's how you can tell. That one don't work because King Vitamin is not good.
So I was thinking, look, it's not great that he's coming back. They're probably gonna all sweep it under the rug, but at the same time,
Listen, you're a brother. I'm sorry for saying nigger.
Well, I guess like what I read was they're trying to see if the sponsors will like not flip out about it, and that way they can use this experience to have him go around to teach people about how he fucked up and how to not fuck up yourself.
Fuck
Basically, you sweep the room for cameras and microphones before you say anything.
I think that's really was his lesson from all this. Like, I shouldn't have got caught saying it, brother. But
I'm not sorry I said it. I'm sorry I got caught.
I think he should just go ahead and embrace it. Like, this, he hits the ring. He's like, "This is Trump's America now, brother. I'll say what I want."
Might as well, honestly. the fact that they just bring them back, period, shows it's like, I mean,
I think there's a lot
I'm
of.
looking into all this. I only see like 7 of them, so
It's like a heat check, man. Because they've been wanting to do this shit for like 2 years now, and it's like every couple months this would pop up like, can Hulk Hogan come back yet? Then the outrage, like, Hulk Hogan, no. It's an outrage check every time.
I'm just waiting
now
for
it's
Chris.
like this last outrage meter reading was just like
super low.
Oh shit, it's kind of low. The heat might be off.
I mean, he didn't just say the word. He said like, I don't want my daughter dating one.
Yeah, but I just feel like I'm okay with this as long as they can bring Chris Benoit back into like the fold.
That we're signing.
Animation at angle with the Undertaker.
Yeah, like I don't know to do like they did Prince at the Super Bowl. I'm putting somebody in the crippler crossface in the ring.
Yeah, like there's a match going on, and then, like, ladies and gentlemen, Chris Benoit, and then a big projector.
Because it's their fault he got fucked up. They fucked up his head. So at least
They didn't tell him to jump off the rope and like headbutt other people.
how do we know they didn't tell him not to do it? Like, look, Chris,
Don't they come up with their own moves?
Well, he was doing that shit back in WCW, pre-WWE days.
He's doing that in Japan.
But
back
wrestling is what hurt him. Like, it wasn't like he was, playing FIFA soccer. He was a wrestler.
then. Well, you headbutt the wall.
That's true. How many FIFA people are killing their wives and kids?
I don't know. Not off the top of my head, anyway.
All right, we gotta look that up. We gotta get the numbers, people. We'll come back to you.
I mean, this has happened with wrestling. What, once? So how many wrestlers?
Yeah, we know of.
One.
I think Jimmy
pretty bad.
Jimmy Superfly Slinger killed people too.
I mean, yeah, but it wasn't his wife and kids.
And his head wasn't fucked up.
Yes.
This is murder.
Yeah, murder is completely different than killing your own family.
He just killed some bitch he was fucking in a hotel. Like, didn't he tied her to a radiator and like beat her?
I don't know, man. All I'm saying is they should have just flipped that shit into a raunchy rated R comedy, and it would have been okay. Like Jimmy's Wild Weekend probably would have been better than I was tying her to the radiator because we were having it was freaky sex at first, and then like the ceiling tile fell on her head, and then another one fell. All these pipes
This
are
sounds
busting
like
all over the
the
place.
beginning of that movie. It's like a bachelor party in Vegas.
Oh,
or
and they
something.
killed
And
the
the hooker dies
prostitute.
in the bathroom or something.
Yeah, party in Vegas.
Okay.
They did that with Tom Hanks' bachelor party where the mule died and snorting some coke. Like the actual mule for a donkey show.
And I thought it ate some pills too, if I recall that movie.
That mule was a lightweight.
Because all the pills in his butt was still there, right?
It's a terrible drug mule.
Tay-Rail is against this, but I wanted to bring Brooke into the storyline. Hogan's giving a racist.
I'll bring back the old Hulk Hogan, I'm coming for you.
That would be yes. Booker T would be perfect. Hogan's doing a. I know
It's one of the best videos that ever come out.
you can tell like immediately on his face.
Is that what? Yeah, because Sensational Sherry was like, oh.
Yeah, Booker, I guess, said he thought he was just gonna be insta-fired.
Well, he was just hyped and into the moment. I think it seemed like it.
And of course, that's why Hulk Hogan thought it was okay to say, nigga, because Booker T started it first. So I don't know why everybody didn't.
Yeah, Hogan's like, Booker T said it, why can't I say it?
Hey, this isn't fair, guys. He said he was coming for me, and I was just saying, since he's a 6'9" nigga, that I need to protect myself. I don't want my wife, my daughter married that drill like motherfucker. So he was coming for me.
So Hogan's giving a racist promo in the ring, and then Booker T's music hits, and then he comes out with Brooke on his arm. And he's like, "What? You said in the video, my height and my money makes it okay."
That just tells you how powerful that promo was, though, that Booker T cut. Because it hurt Hogan so deeply that he was still talking about that shit 17 years later. He's still talking about that shit 17 years later after he just got done having sex with his friend's wife.
It really is
he,
like
he finished up and he had that moment of clarity because his balls were empty.
Post-nut clarity.
And he's just like, oh man, that motherfucker.
So Booker T brought down the most powerful man in big time wrestling. Yeah, that was his Austin 316
at that time,
moment, right?
John Cena was probably the biggest man in big time wrestling, but the former biggest man, yes.
So what probably happened is the part they cut out the videos was like, see, I'm trying to get back into wrestling. I'm trying to cut this promo. Booker T is really getting on my fucking nerves here.
Tell me how this sounds.
Or you could say The Rock, maybe. It was like, The Rock's half a nigga, right? Can I say it? Yeah, yeah, I got it. Okay,
The Rock's half black ass beat me at WrestleMania 3 years ago.
Yeah.
I can't stand for this injustice.
I know it's the black part that pinned me.
And see, when you said I was rock hard, that set me off.
Oh my god.
And then there's Zeus I gotta watch out for.
Oh my god, this have flashbacks like, no. I should have been a Friday. I should have been a Friday. I should have been with Craig and Day Day.
Could you imagine Hulk Hogan?
That's why Hulk Hogan wanted to be that had that cameo in Gremlins too, because they all look kind of black.
Yeah. Stay away from my daughter, you gremlins.
Wasn't it a racist gremlin though?
Not that I know of.
Wasn't it one that had a cool in his mouth and stuff? And
They were sitting
flasher
around playing
gremlin.
poker. I don't
Yeah.
know. That's not black.
wait, but he had the cool right on the edge of his lip, and it didn't fall the whole time.
Like Sam Jackson?
Yeah.
Sam Jackson. I never considered that black style. I just considered that Sam Jackson
I don't
style.
know. My grandmother called it nigger lipping, so I don't know.
Been around somebody where they just let them, they let it fly. You be like, you know that was racist, right? You just had to go. It's like, so I was with somebody. This is like years ago. This I probably was definitely a teenager, and my homeboy's sister said nigger lips. And I'm like, yo, that's fucked up. She goes, no, and she tried to explain to me why it was not fucked up, and I'm like, no, that's just fucked up. And then like I've heard people try to pass wigger off just real clean, like that's like
Wigger lipping?
Like, just like that shit.
So
sweet.
when they hang that cigarette on the side of their mouth,
But it keeps falling off because they don't quite got it.
Like I said, I've come across it a couple times in life. I'm like, what the fuck is you doing? What made you even think I was cool?
well, my grandmother was black, and she said it with an A, not an ER.
Now that you mention it, my grandmother did once refer to a broken beer bottle as a...
Well,
No, sir.
I did. I'm not gonna say the context, but I did. Someone was talking to somebody, and they're like, "Yeah," and and they try to Jew you down, and I'm like, I sucked through my teeth. Like, you're still saying that?
Yeah.
Oh man, speaking of that word, I saw a guy's name yesterday. His actual name. This was on documents. D. Jew.
That name probably gonna get cut out, but it made us laugh. Sorry, listener. Can't do it for you.
But I mean, if you just bleep the last name, they'll kind of figure it out.
Well, I guess.
Yeah, that's the point. I kind of can't have them figuring it out.
Oh, okay.
Why not?
So, because that's an easy Facebook lookup probably, and folks just wilding.
You're making me want to Google the name right now, see if I can find
I mean,
this
you
guy.
can cut out like the first name and the middle name, and then
Yeah.
No, just go with blank D. Jew.
or ching ching.
All right. We'll yeah. You'll hear
It's
it in
not funny
post.
if you remove the middle initial.
Yeah, no, that's the whole joke, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it'd be really hard to guess 26
Again,
letters.
that's why I said it's for me to laugh. It's for we to laugh, not for you to laugh.
It's for them to laugh. That's why I told it.
Here's another one for the wrestling fan. I'm just really liking this Hogan comeback thing. Like not for all the wrong reasons though. Like
I was just happy that I got to use my "the whites are at it again" meme.
I want Brooke in the back making out with
She ain't doing shit. She might as well.
Yeah, she's making out with some black guy, and then Teddy Long rolls up and like, hold on, player, we're gonna have us a tag team. He starts
Not just some black guy.
He starts some foot. But
It gotta be somebody like Bow Wow or something. You know Bow Wow not rich no more, and he's like 5'2". It gotta be Bow Wow.
Well, I was saying Teddy Long. He's like for wrestling fans, that's the dude who's always like he's making
That was
tag
his
team
shtick.
matches.
He'd come out and make tag team matches. yeah.
Okay, but
And start
Bow Wow
tag teaming
for-
her. No.
Oh
Alright.
well, him and he can pretend he's Bow Wow's nephew. Like
I was
this
feeling
my
like there's
nephew.
gonna be a lot of backlash on this scenario here. Getting real dirty, and we're taking it kind of extreme with Hulk Hogan's daughter here.
I didn't say Wesley Pipes.
Hulk Hogan's daughter. Let's keep going. if he listens, if we get some controversy about it's 5 years.
Let the record show I was trying to be the voice of reason. For
Well,
once.
she's not totally innocent in
The
this.
guy who wants to quit every week wants to save the show. Oh wow!
I said this to Tayrell. Like, she's not innocent in this. She stuck up for the guy. I mean, I know that's her dad, and that's what you do. But she could have just she could have said nothing.
Hey, I gave my son a car. He still told on me. If right is right.
Yeah, my kids haven't been that loyal to me. Shit.
Yeah. That don't mean that your daddy do wrong. Your daddy do wrong.
I called my dad out in front of people.
Hey, my son's no follower.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't do that. That's not cool.
Oh, just you wait. It's coming for you someday too. Old Xander's gonna be like out with you in public. He's like, Dad.
You want to talk about this?
I just want you to see that. I'm like, I don't do that. My kid. So that's the thing. My hope is. It's always my hope. It's all I got.
That's what I'm telling you. This hope needs to die.
I've been a decent enough person and father, and then also I'm a pretty okay person in general. That my son will never have to call me on my bullshit because I hopefully will keep my bullshit tight.
I don't know. One day, you don't know what can set on my blind. You know what, Dad? It's some bullshit. I wanted some milk in my cereal.
This is gonna be like a day, like 15 years from now, where you're gonna be like, I don't want to go to Easter dinner at Nessa's mom's house. And then he's gonna be like,
Put
Dad.
that all out there, didn't you?
Sometimes you. This is just for us. This isn't for them.
We ain't gonna have no show left.
I'd rather hang out with Mark the Jew.
In between people running their fucking cart in between here and Hulk Hogan, we ain't gonna have no show left this episode. But I feel
Hulk Hogan was the whole point of us doing this.
well, I feel like what? If you said 13 years later, Xander be a grown ass man with his own kids, buddy.
That's what I'm saying.
May he not have kids in 13 years.
But he'll be
26.
He'll be 26, 27 years
Hell
old.
no.
I didn't start having
Dude.
kids until I was 30.
Xander, he might be like the number one tuba player in the world by then. He'll be like, all right, Dad, I guess to get the puss. What you talking about?
I watched my young lad perform last night, and he is the once again the one and only in his school system tuba performer in junior high. There is no one else coming up like at all. So
he don't got no competition.
there's only one more in high school at this point who plays in their concert band, and she a junior, so she only got 1 year left. Makes my kid got the moves, man. If he do well. He swears he's gonna do marching band and concert band. So I'm pretty excited for him.
What you're saying is those kids by 26 is looking pretty good right now.
I'm more
He's on track.
I'm more hope he just
He has the kind of hair that makes him that he might make it. He has album cover hair. So
Album cover hair.
I think you're sadly mistaken in thinking he won't have kids by 26. You're gonna be a young granddad.
I didn't realize that was his meme page that you sent us yesterday until this morning.
Oh yeah. That's right.
He got his own meme page. That's it. Yeah, 25.
Yeah.
You keep on
If
talking.
he can hold out that long.
Oh yeah, he ain't holding out. He got somebody hiding under the bed right now.
Again, in the same way, I hope that I teach him about all
Like
that
that
he needs to know.
meme with the white woman and the black dude sitting behind the pillows.
Yeah.
I don't know that meme.
What meme is that?
It's like, all right, dude came home from vacation.
Is Brooke
and his
Hogan one of
girlfriend
them?
sitting on the bed and greets him, and then he immediately broke up with her on the spot. Why did he do that? And then like you see like a little crack between where the headboard of the bed is and like the mattress box spring, and there's the eyes looking out.
I saw that. I didn't assume that guy was black. I just saw his eyes.
I didn't say anything to do with him being black.
You didn't say
just
black
said
guy.
no. Well, okay, yeah. Maybe
Okay,
I did. I'm sorry, but context clues.
Get out from under that bread, brother. I can't see how tall you are. How much money you make, brother?
For somebody 6'9", that burger's off a small. You know,
Was it because the dude wasn't making enough money? Is that what he was presenting?
It's one. I mean, he said and. He didn't say and or. It's got to be both. It's got to be the height and the money.
he said 6'9".
So like Kevin Hart can't cut it. Like I don't know what
Kevin Hart.
I don't know
like,
Manupol's financial situation right now. Is he
I don't
made
know
enough?
if at this point, like, Kevin Hart's gonna be at the top of a lot of wish lists after he's been like caught cheating so many times now. For people who are looking to be monogamous,
I don't think-
there you go. For people looking to be monogamous, not so much. Anybody else? Good time.
I think being monogamous comes with a certain tax bracket that you don't got to worry about.
fuck me with that rich dick, fuck me with that kind of shit. Yeah.
Is there a lot of like middle to lower class polyamorous relationships? Though?
Most likely. I mean, people gotta be just happy, man. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you can't be rich. You might as well be happy.
I suppose it just seems like that's a rich man's game.
That just tells you though how much Kevin Hart loves money. that he was willing to snitch on himself to save his bag.
Like, I ain't giving you shit.
No, bitch, you ain't getting a dime. I'll tell on myself before I pay you shit.
Respect it.
I gotta respect it, man. If you ever found yourself in a situation where somebody was trying to blackmail you or
It depends on what I was being blackmailed for.
Well, the
Extort
problem
money
is
from
with
you?
blackmail is you never have security that the blackmailing will stop.
True.
You just hope that the one-time payment will get you there. But what happens when they come back for a second payment?
I don't got second payment money.
So you just
That's why
gotta,
the truth shall set you free.
Yeah, I'd rather be like, yeah, I stole those pencils in 3rd grade, bitch. What you gonna do? Miss Van Beck is dead probably by now. Fuck y'all. I just tell him
funnier. There's a dude that was just walking by. I heard you say that, and he stopped to look to see what the hell we were doing. And then he
was like, I know Miss
He did
Van
the
Beck.
whole like walk away move.
Yeah.
This will have you.
Don't you sully Miss Van Beck's name.
This is what we're recording in public, you know.
Yeah, because that dude that was behind us was like, I think he was done with that sandwich a long time. He kept on going. Every once in a while, it was kind of funny, because yesterday, it was the lady who sat behind. It was the day before yesterday we recorded.
Yeah, we recorded.
The lady had red hair. I forgot what we said about. I think it was me who said something about somebody with red hair, but she was just like looked up. I was like,
My man said he ain't like blondes going red. That's what.
Oh, yeah.
It always looks bad. Give me an example of otherwise.
I don't know.
Exactly.
But you made
Red's
some
going to blonde or blonde's going to red?
Blonde's not a protected class. No,
Well, no, because I thought the original example was Laura
redhead
looked good as red,
yeah.
but then when she went blonde, she looked bad.
yeah. What I say? I meant to say I've never seen a redhead go blonde and look good. It's never looked good, and I can't think of an example.
What's the lady
chick
who-
from True Blood? She's on.
I liked her better as a redhead. Yeah, she was on Daredevil and Punisher.
Oh, okay, yeah, I know that.
Who's the lady that was married to the dude that played for the Cleveland Indians that was on the Reba McEntire show?
Garcia.
Yeah. She had blonde. I think she looked good in both.
All right. I mean, I'm sure there's exceptions to the rule, but my general rule is, you're a redhead, just stay a redhead.
Yeah, you married. You ain't fucking.
That's true. Or do what the fuck you want. I'm not gonna fuck you anyway.
Y'all
So
don't
there
got
you
a
go.
list? You don't got a list? Like,
No.
if I ever meet me alone, I'm not going to leave you.
I can even picture you trying to play that list shit.
Although she's made heavy suggestions about Johnny Depp, but like, well, now he's just gonna smack you in the face. So,
Some people like that might be the truth.
Oh well, that's true.
okay, shit.
Fair
I mean, just like if
I feel more secure if I can take Johnny Depp, so I think I can.
he probably pretty drunk most of the
Your wife's
time.
suddenly going to come down pregnant with a 5th child. Baby's going to come out and go.
Like got
"Where's
tattoos
the
already?"
rum?"
But
Party?
See, you never know, right? You know what I'm saying? Then you're like, hell, I guess they
No,
got
that Jamaican rum.
have
That's not my
rum?
kid.
I kind of feel like some people on your that's on your list, you'll kind of be like, I kind of try some new shit because you don't know how it's gonna go down.
I remember someone making a joke like, what if some girl comes to you and says like, you want to do a list, and like she's like, yeah, she lists all these celebrities. You say, well, that bitch next door, or my office mate, or some shit like
Yeah,
that.
that's the thing. My buddies who I know have lists like that with their wives. It's strictly celebrities. It's not like the chick that works at the bakery and Heinen's on 9. Like, it ain't nothing like that.
Hey, that was very specific. Yeah. Which one, Lunch? Which one? The little one?
The little one, of
Number
course.
5 will be a free space. Like, no, to be determined.
That's why I can't have no list because it ain't gonna be nothing like I'm never gonna run into Nia Long.
You never say no. I wouldn't.
I'm sorry. Ching Ching. Nia Long is going to be in Cleveland for premiere of the movie she filmed here. I'm going to go down and see it. She'd be like, no, your ass ain't.
Well, first of all,
I wouldn't.
I'm a far smarter man.
Hold on. Let's say y'all had lists or whatever. Do lists go unsaid and not even be discussed? It's
You
like,
gotta say it.
You have to say, because at that point, you have an infinite list. Because there's nothing to go
no,
against.
what I mean is like if they say Neil Long came through and he got that. You don't gotta go home and say I bagged Neil Long, do you?
I'm not.
Oh, you mean you have to disclose like
Yeah.
like you keep the list on the wall and then
I
like,
wouldn't even tell
you
y'all.
silently scratch it out, but you don't talk about it.
Nah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No. So no. You saying no? That shit does not get disclosed.
According to, as far as I'm concerned, I could have fucked her already. I wouldn't know.
Oh, fair enough options.
Like,
I'm pretty sure we would have been able to tell.
No, you wouldn't.
I think you have a shot at Neil Long. I'm not going to discount your
Never play poker with
abilities.
your ass.
I never
Well,
discount
always
him.
play poker with your ass. And I guess you had team poker going.
I think, like, after she did say that all lives matter shit, she kind of got less sexy than me. But then I watched the movie with her today. She's still kind of sexy.
You know what it is? You know, Booker T's married, but he has a list, and Brooke Hogan's on it, and that fucked up Hulk. Let me see your list, brother.
Take her off the list. Yeah. I'm sorry. Her chin is too sturdy for me. I can't fuck her.
I don't find her attractive, but
No, I don't even.
but like I want a black guy to fuck her just to like mess with Hulk.
I'm sure that black
like
guy
that already
fucked her. Yeah.
Oh, okay. How tall was
What
he?
you mean is you want it to happen again?
No, it's probably happened again. She's like, make my daddy mad, make my daddy mad.
Do you think girls were, and I'm not going to say necessarily white, like, do you think like girls with racist dads will like seek out?
I know
not
that.
just- not
I know
just
that for a natural
No,
fact.
I know
my
that for a
friend.
fact. We all know that, but like in the moment of like of passion, do they shout shit like, you know, fuck you, dad?
I've
And shit
watched
like that,
a
no?
black dude on YouTube talk about how crazy it is having sex with white women who shout out racist shit like in bed, and he made it sound very funny. No,
That shit is not funny. I tell you that.
It doesn't. It seems like okay. Go ahead.
That shit is maddening, and it's just like it don't make your dick soft, but at the same time, it don't make you want to come. It's like it's fucking weird. I have. Well, I'll talk about one of the experiences. I had this girl, and I guess she's trying to talk sexy in bed, and this bitch starts saying, "Call me a cucaracha." I'm like, what the fuck is this? I know Spanish, you asshole.
Oh, me a roach?
Everybody knows. Yes,
Yeah.
everybody knows cucaracha.
And I'm like, first of all, you half Japanese and black. When you talking Spanish, like we're having this conversation while my penis is still in her. I'm like, what is it? What were you even saying? What's your? I was just like, all right.
This is where her head went.
She was just like, I was trying. I was like, you know what? You failed. Now finish getting this dick and then get out of my house.
It does take me out of porno scenes sometimes.
Seems like I watch it. I guess
No.
I would.
It's the same exact shit every fucking time. Nigga, don't pull my weed. Don't put your motherfucking hand on my head. Do I look like some type of hoe? Well, from this angle you do. Don't smack my ass. I got sensitive skin. Taking breaks every fucking minute while they giving head. Oh, my mouth hurt. Nigga, my mouth dry. I need some water. Let me go check on these collard greens. Black girls will find any fucking reason to stop sucking a dick. Now, I promise you, sex with a white girl will change your whole fucking outlook on sex. My first time fucking a white girl turned me out. Nigga, what? This bitch told me to slap her ass and pull her head. This told me to grab her head so she could gag on my wee-wee. Kept slapping it on her face and shit. I understand her slapping it on her tongue, but it was kind of weird when she kept slapping it on her forehead. I didn't know she was doing some type of Lion King ritual or something like that. At one point, I thought she was gonna wipe my dick across her forehead and say Simba. One of the weirdest parts, though, is when she wanted me to slap her in the face. Now, I've seen it done plenty of times in porn, but goddamn, doing that shit in person is crazy. Started off with a nice little love tap here and there, you know what I'm saying? Bitch said I wasn't hitting her hard enough. I'm over there like, slow your roll, bitch. I mean, I wasn't really trying to slap her hard, but I didn't want to look like no bitch or nothing. So after like the fourth time of her telling me to slap her hard, I had to start tagging her ass. I even got my little Mayweather on, you know what I'm saying? Gave it a Mayweather something. Bam! Smack the fuck out that bitch. She was loving every single minute of that shit. Every time I slapped her hard, I turned her on. I started playing patty cake with her face. I was giving her them Street Fighter E Honda slaps. I was cool with everything that she was doing during this whole abusive sexual encounter. Until she started fucking talking. I didn't know white girls really get that much into sex. She kept yelling, "Oh, fuck me," over and over. Me, never experiencing a white girl before in my life. I'm thinking, damn, I'm fucking up. Because that's what I've been doing all the time. Oh man, it's fuck me, fuck me, fuck me. I'm damn near waiting for this bitch to spin her head backwards and start throwing up on me. Everything was all good with me until she started calling me a nigger. Shove that nigger dick inside of me. I'm like, oh, hold up, bitch. I ain't gonna be but so many niggas. She had to call me a nigger at least like 15 times. Seems like if you fuck a white girl hard enough, the inner slave master comes out. Every time she would say the N-word, I kept trying to go harder, but it always seemed like she had a different racial slur each time. Started off with her talking about this nigger dick to her talking about shit like, going on over there, boy, pick that cotton. The hell you looking at, nigger? Thumbs is white only pies. Like I was really on the verge of just pulling out and saying fuck all this. Oh, but I'm trying to tell you, that white girl pussy changed my life. She let me do any and everything I wanted to do to her. She even gave me head while I was watching Pokemon. Made me never in my life want to fuck with another black girl.
Yeah, I don't think I could. would continue without experience.
Well, I've never been called a spick during sex before, so I don't know what the effect it would have on me. But it's not as harsh as of a racial slur.
Yeah.
So
No, I've never had any kind of experience where I was called a racial slur or
a cockroach.
No, I've never even called it an insulting name. You know, it's all been complimentary.
Yeah, I've gotten the standard. Give me that black dick, but I mean, this black dick. I mean, come on.
She's just being descriptive.
It is what it is, man. So I can't call it. You get a short one because shit happens. Life goes down.
Yeah, it's already after
but
2 in our
you got a real lot of Hulk Hogan comedy to work with this episode, so I hope you enjoy it.
Shit, I hope you follow wrestling, or a lot of these were like lost on
Just
you.
going over your
I
head.
hope Spotify doesn't kick us off their feed.
Hey, I don't play music, so I can have a conversation. Oh yeah, check it out. We're on Spotify, which, as you know, last episode we discovered as Box went and looked us up. But now, really, I guess I got to push that platform a little bit and say, hey,
You gotta change the intro?
fuck. Yeah, I guess I do.
Oh, good. I sound like a fucking robot mine, so.
All right, so fresh intro probably coming next week. Actually, now that he has put that in my head. Okay, well there you go. So I got work to do.
All you gotta do is say and Spotify. That's it.
Now with more Spotify.
That's Tatum 216. That's the real ODP. That's Lunchbox 2099.
Popcorn, here I come.
I'm the internet's Tay-Roll 713. You just got podcasting. I know you loved it. Peace.
Brother.
Hey, what happened to you? You used to be beautiful.